last class continuation zip function. The zip function to combine the elements from given iterable objects. The zip function to return the zip object. The zip function to return the zip objects. Zip of star iterable object. Okay, star means it allows more than one iterable object is also possible. Suppose I am taking as x equal to of x or y equal to zip of x type of y equal to zip. Record in y print of record. Now it will take that written as a tuple format. Here I am taking as only one iterable object, that's why only one element is there. Comma means that record contain more than one element. But here in the zip function I am passing only one iterable object. For suppose we can take multiple iterable object elements. In that situation, each and every record having the multiple elements. For suppose here I am taking as employee ID and employee names. Next one, salary. And a department number. Y equal to zip of employee ID, employee names, employee salary, and a department number. Now print of x, print of type of x. We give the output as a zip object. Now I want to get the one by one element from this zip object. Simply we are using for loop. For record in x. Get the zip object to create a iterable object in the memory location. That means whenever this statement is executed, internally in the memory location, one object is created. Object contains combination of these all iterable object elements in the form of tuple. First record, we can take the first element from employee ID, first element from employee names, first element from salary, and first element from department number. These all combining as a one record. By default in Python, a representation is tuple format. 1, next one 2000, next department number 10. Now this is a one element. Next another element, take the second element from employee ID, second element from employee names, second element from salary, fourth element from department number. That means the second element from the fourth iterable object department number. Next one, another record 3. Next one, Krishna. Next one, 1000. Next one, department number is 30. take the fourth element from employee ID. Next one, fourth element from employee names. Next one, fourth element from salary. And the fourth element from department number. If no more elements, stop the execution. Now it give the one zip object. If you want to get one by one record from this zip object, simply we are using for loop. Now we will get the output for loop. First this record is printed. Next second record and third record and fourth records are printed. Print of record. The output. To write this. Completion. Completed. Okay, if we interest, we can converting this zip object into any iterable format. Simply we can converting this zip object into list format and we can print that list. Okay, we will get the result as a list format. Completed. Next third scenario. Suppose here 4 elements are available. Here 2 elements are available. Here only one element is available. Here 3 elements are available. That means here I am taking as a multiple iterable object with different sizes. Previous example, multiple iterable object with same sizes, now different sizes. Okay, in that situation, which iterable object having the minimum number of elements, based upon that iterable object, our elements are generated. Now in our iterable object, which is the minimum number of elements? Salary. Only how many elements are there? One element. That's why the zip object to converting only one record. Okay, here what is the element is a post element. That means take the first element from employee ID, first element from Shiva, salary, and the first element from department number. Okay, here not only list object, we can take any format, either tuple format or list format or set format. Okay, next example, write a program to add the elements, to add the elements from the given list objects, to list objects. Write a program to add the elements from the given to list objects. Okay, observing very clearly. For suppose I am taking as a x equal to and y equal to my requirement. I want to adding the elements of given to list object means I want to adding first element from x and the first element from y. 1 plus 4, 5. Second element from first list object and the second element from second list object 2 plus 5, 7. Next one third element from x and third element from y 3 plus 6, 9. Simply we are using print of x plus y. Now what will be happen? Is performing the which operation? Concatenation. But I want to performing the addition of list object elements. In that situation, now I am taken as a jet equal to one empty list for I comma j in zip of x comma y. Already we will discussing the zip function to give the zip object. Internally, the zip object contains which format? This tuple format. Now, how many iterable objects I am taking? Two iterable objects, x and y. That's why each and every record having two elements. First element is going to I and second element is going to j. Next one, z dot append of I plus. Finally, print of z. We will get the output is 579. Completed. Okay, same logic. I am trying to implement it comprehension. Okay, for I comma j in of x comma y, simply I plus j. Finally, I want to print my list. Same result we are getting. Completed. Next one, user-defined functions. User-defined functions. We can define a function. We can define a function to perform a particular operation. We can define a function to perform a particular operation according to our business requirements. Our business requirements. We can define a function to perform a particular operation according to our business requirements. The type of functions are called user-defined functions. We can define a function to perform a particular operation according to our business requirements. The type of functions are called user-defined functions. Syntax. Def keyword you are using. Next one, function name, parameters, parameter 1, parameter 2, up to so on parameter n. Of string, statement 1, statement 2, to so on statement n. Return value. The function syntax. I'm observing very clearly the post statement is nothing but a function definition. Function definition. Function header. Function header. Next one, this entire thing is a function body. A function contains two parts, function header and function body. Next one, this is a documentation string, like as a comment. Documentation string. This is a optional, not a mandatory, optional. Without a documentation string, we can create a function. Okay. Next one, these are the parameters. Function parameters. These are also called optional, not a mandatory. Without parameters, we can create a function. Next one, this is a return statement. Statement. This is a optional, not a mandatory. And return value. Return value is also optional, not a mandatory. This is the function syntax. Here, print hi. Now I'm defining one function, msg message, print one message. Okay, observing very clearly, I am trying to execute this program. Our Python program always executes starting from first statement of the program. Control go to the statement is executed. I message is printed. Next control will go to the statement. This is a which statement? This is a which statement? Function definition. Then immediately control will go to outside the function definition. Outside the function definition means this is the outside the function definition. Now the statement is executed. Here we are creating a function, but we are not calling the function. Without calling the function, our function is not executed. Okay, this is the output. We will get the output is hi and bye. The above example, our program successfully executed. Our program successfully executed, but function is not executed, function is not executed automatically, or function is not executed. Next one, function is not executed automatically whenever we are calling a function, then only function logic is executed. Function is not executed automatically whenever we are calling a function, then only function logic is executed. Next one, we can call the function directly by using function name. Completed. Now observing very clearly, already we will discussing this is a which statement. Function definition. Next one, this entire is a which one? Function body. Now the statement is nothing but a function calling. Okay. Now observing very clearly. Whenever we are executing this program, our Python program always executes starting from post statement of the program. Control go to the statement. This is a which statement? This is a normal print statement. The statement is executed to print a hi message is printed. Next one, control will go to the statement. This is a which statement? Function definition. Then immediately control will go to outside the function definition. Outside the function definition means this is the outside the function definition. Now then immediately control will go to this one. Now this is a which statement? Function calling. Then immediately control will go to function definition, and our function body logic is executed. Now what is our function body? Shiva and the good morning message is executed. After executing the function body, then immediately control will go to the next statement of the previous function calling. What is the next statement of the previous function calling? What is the next statement? Print by statement. Then immediately control will go to here. Now that statement is executed. That is the execution. Okay, once function body is execution is over, then immediately control will go to the next statement of the previous function call. Completed. Next one, we can call one function any number of times. Any number of times. We can call one function any number of times. Depends upon our requirement. We can call one function a number of times. Now I'm calling mhg function into hello. Again, I am calling mhg function print write this. Okay, whenever we are executing this program, first control go to the statement. The statement is executed. Now iMessage is printed. Next control go to the statement. This is the which statement? Function definition. Then immediately control will go to outside the function definition. Outside the function definition means this is the outside the function definition statement. The statement is executed. Next control go to next statement. What is the next statement? This is a function calling. Control will go to again function definition. Our function body logic is executed. Now good morning message is printed. After executing the function, control will go to which one? The next statement of the previous function calling. What is the next statement? Hello message. Hello message is executed. Again, control go to the next statement. What is the next statement? This is also again function calling. Again, control go to function definition. Now good morning message is executed. Okay. Next again control go to this one. Next one, Krishna message is executed. Again control go to the next statement. Next statement by message is executed. Again control go to the next statement. Here don't return any logic, stop the execution to print this one. Okay, next another example. Now I'm taking as a function with parameters. Df add of x comma y, two parameters I'm taking. If you're interested, we can providing documentation that is optional. One user-friendly message I'm providing addition of two numbers. Now z equal to x plus y. Print of z. Now I'm calling add function. Write this. Completed. Now observing very clearly, at the time of defining a function, I am taking as a two parameters. But at the time of calling that function, we are not passing any value to x and any value to y. Here, our add function missing two required positional arguments, x value and y value. The add function missing two required positional arguments, x and y. Or suppose I am passing only one value. In that situation, by default, the first value is passing to first parameter in our function definition. What is the first parameter? X. But here y value is missing. Add function missing one required position argument y. Now here I am passing 4, 5. Now at the time of calling the function, I am passing two values. By default, the first value is passing to the first parameter of our function definition. What is the first parameter? X. Now x value is 4. The second value is passing to the second parameter of our function definition. What is the second parameter? Y. Now x value is 4 and y value is 5. Now in that case, it is executed. Addition operation 4 plus 5, 9. That means at the time of function definition, how many parameters we are taking. At the same time, at the time of calling the function, that number of values we are passing. Okay, these are called parameters. Or in Python terminology, we are calling as arguments. In C, C++, we are calling as a parameters. In Python, everything we are calling as arguments. At the time of function definition, some people are calling as a parameters, but in Python terminology, we are calling as arguments. In function calling also arguments. Next one, types of arguments. Types of arguments. Python, the arguments can be categorized into three types. First one, normal arguments. Now observing very clearly, these arguments again can be categorized into two types based on function definition. Okay, based on function definition, again can be categorized into two types. Non-default arguments are parameters. Next one, default arguments, parameters. Next, second scenario, based on function calling, non-keyword arguments keyword arguments completed. Second category, arbitrary arguments. Third one, KW args, that means keyword arguments. Next one, non-default arguments or parameters. The programmer or developer don't assign the values to the parameters at the time of function definition. The type of arguments are called non-default arguments or parameters. The programmer or developer don't assign the values to the parameters at the time of function definition. The type of arguments are called non-default arguments or parameters. The programmer or developer don't assign the values to the parameters at the time of function definition. The type of arguments are called non-default arguments or parameters. Okay, observing very clearly. What is the statement? The programmer or developer don't assign the values to the parameters at the time of function definition. This is a function definition. At the time, we are not assigning any values to x and y. This type of arguments are called non-default. Default means we can assign the values at the time of function definition. Here we can assign the values to these parameters at the time of function calling. If you write this example, here x and y are the which arguments? Non-default arguments. X and y are the non-default arguments.
So value in the sense 10, 20 like that.
Yeah, x equal to 4 or y equal to 5 or x equal to 10. We can assign any value.
So we can't assign the value in that definition, function definition.
Okay, if you don't assigning any values to parameters at the time of function definition, the type of arguments are called non-default. We can assign in, that is called default arguments.
Okay.
Okay, if any confusion, non-default, next class I'm explaining default arguments. After that, we will get the more clarity. If anybody any doubt today's session, please clarify your doubts.